Atiti will be there, and we all going to conduct this session together. Maybe I will give you some information, and then my colleague will share some more tips, and then we can have a practical session. So this is all about 45 to 50 minute session, where 10 to 15 minutes we are going to give you the introduction about Sahaj Yoga, what is a meditation, and how it will be helpful to our health, and then we can do the practical part. So this is all about today's session. It's a very simple and effective session. Uh, there is no much theory, just we will going to explain you what is a yoga, what is a meditation, and its benefit to you in your day-to-day life. And after that, there is a self-realization, that is the awakening of Kundalini. With this Kundalini power, this is a holistic approach to resolve all your problem, physical, mental, spiritual, all kind of problem can be resolved with the simple technique which is called as awakening of Kundalini. So what we can do is, we have with me my colleague Atiti. Atiti will give you a basic introduction about the subtle chart, which you can see in your screen. And then we have a 9-step realization, that is a practical part, which will be going to lead by the founder of Sahaj Yoga. Her name is Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. She will be going to lead that part. And we all can do this practical part. So this next 30-35 minutes is so important for you. If you do this step properly, we can say that it will generate some transformation within you. You will lead to a very happy and blissful life. Your all problem will solve. How it will solve? Because you can control your mind, you can control your body. So your anger will reduce, your health problem will reduce, and in day to day, in all activity, you will get a lot of benefit. So this is how about the Sahaj Yoga basic overview. I will ask Atiti to give more information on the subtle chart and walk through the practical part. So Atiti, you are there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I
So
am
over
also
to
here.
you. Yeah. Okay. Ashok Kumar Mishra is also there. So maybe we can start with the Atiti first, and then maybe Ashok Kumar Mishra can continue. Okay. So yeah, go ahead, Atiti, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Uh, Good afternoon to all the participants. So today we will now begin with the subtle system that you can see in front of you. So all the participants, you can all see this subtle energy system. It's the subtle energy chart in front of you. So I'll just give you a brief overview of what you are seeing in front of your screen right now. So here you can see that every human being, all of us, we have three channels within us. The left channel, the left sympathetic nervous system is the left channel, the right sympathetic nervous system is the right channel, and the central channel is you can see the central channel also here. So the left channel you can see on your screen, it is in blue color. The right channel, which you can see, is in the yellow color, and the center channel is in the white color. So all these three channels are within us in our spinal cord. So apart from these three, in Hindi it is also known as nadis. So there are people in Hindi, these three subtle energy centers are also called as nadis, and in English we call this as they are the sympathetic nervous system. They represent the left, right, and center channel. Okay, and apart from these, we also have 7 energy centers inside us. In Hindi, it's also called as chakras. So you can see the 7 energy centers with different names: Mooladhar, Swadhisthana, Nabhi, Heart, Vishuddhi, Agya, Sahasrar. So these are the names of the 7 energy centers, and all of these, the seven chakras and the 3 subtle energy centers, is in our spinal cord. Now, what is the significance of this? The significance of this is this, that if there is any problem a person is facing in life, whether it is emotional problem, mental problem, psychological problem, or some physical ailment, any kind of problem is due to the imbalance which has come in one of these 7 energy centers. So if this imbalance is removed, you will automatically see that the problem of that particular energy center, because of the imbalance which came in the energy center, the problem that it created, automatically the problem will be solved from the roots. So, for example, if somebody is facing, let's say, there is some sort of problem with somebody's with their relations. Maybe the people are facing some sort of problem in their relations with people. Maybe somebody's having some students are facing problems with their studies. They're not able to concentrate, or maybe somebody's having some ailment, some physical ailment. So any type of problem a person is facing, it gets automatically cured if the energy center gets purified. So the question that comes to our brain is, how does it get purified? So this purification of energy centers takes place with the awakening of the divine power inside us. Now this divine power, as you can see over here, there is a sacrum bone at the base of the spinal cord. You can see one triangular bone at the base of the spinal cord, which is called as the sacrum bone. And inside that triangular bone, there is a kundalini. The kundalini is a Sanskrit word, but it means divine power. So the divine power inside every human being, whether we are Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Jains, Sikhs, or we belong, or even if we don't have faith in God, whether we belong to any kind of, whether we are any kind of person, we all have this divine power inside us. And where is it located? It's inside the sacrum bone in 3.5 coils. Now, this 3.5 coils, which is the kundalini, when this gets awakened, automatically it cures. When this gets awakened, it is also called as self-realization. That means second birth, because this is the divine mother inside us. She gives us her second birth. So the awakening of the kundalini is our second birth. It's our self-realization. It means that this awakening of the kundalini cures our chakras spontaneously. We don't have to do anything, because she is our individual mother. She is our divine mother. The divine mother knows what are our problems, what are our aspirations, what questions we have in our mind. The divine mother knows everything about us. So divine mother is inside us. She's waiting to get awakened and bless us. So when this kundalini gets awakened, it blesses the person. It blesses you. It cures your chakras automatically. And the experience of this is that you feel on your hands or on your head, you get a cool and a warm breeze on your hands and on your head. So you get this kind of a cool and a warm breeze flowing from your palms, from your head. And about this breeze, it was mentioned so many years back. It was mentioned in the Gita. It was mentioned in the Quran. It was mentioned in the Quran as, in fact, it was mentioned in the Bible. It was mentioned in the Bible that there will be a time when your, the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost will flow from your palms. This was mentioned in the Bible so many years back. Then in the Quran, same thing was mentioned, that Kiyama ka time aayega, aapke haath bolenge. Then the same thing was mentioned in the Gita also, that there will be a time your hands will speak. Aapke haathon se chaitanya ki lehriyan bahengi. So many thousands of years back, the time that was spoken about was this time. The time today, when people are now able to get their self-realization, because with the awakening of the kundalini, you get the knowledge of your own, you get the knowledge on your hands. You know about your problems on your hands. You can know about the other person on your hands. You can know how to cure your own self. So how was this brought about? So we'll go forward with how was this brought about? How are we able to know about this today? So this is possible. The self-realization today is possible because of Her Holiness Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi. Now, Her Holiness Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi is the founder of Sahaja Yoga. And Sri Mataji also opened the 7th chakra for the whole humanity, for the whole universe. So in our divine wisdom, we can understand who Sri Mataji must really be, is really. And so Sri Mataji opened our 7th chakra for the whole universe. And if this opening of the Sahasrara took place on 5th May 1970. And because of this, 5th May 1970 today is also known as the World Sahasrara Day. It is known as the World Sahasrara Day because this is the breakthrough in human evolution. The breakthrough of human evolution took place on 5th May 1970 with the opening of the Sahasrara, which is the 7th chakra. And because of this, now what happens is the Kundalini immediately rises. So before, what used to happen was, before 5th of May 1970, people used to keep meditating for years together, sit on mountains, and they used to leave their normal day-to-day life, and they used to take to sannyas and go to mountains, and still nothing used to happen. Still their Kundalini would not rise. But now the Kundalini rises just in a second, in less than a second, in a fraction of a second, because this chakra was opened by Her Holiness Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. And the Kundalini recognizes Shri Mataji and immediately it rises. So now we will take you forward to the self-realization procedure. And because the self-realization procedure, now we have heard that any kind of stress, any kind of emotional instability, any kind of anxiety, depression, everything gets cured with the self-realization. When the Kundalini rises, it cures us. It's a spontaneous happening. We don't have to think anything from the brain. We don't have to analyze anything. It is not a mental projection. We don't have to memorize anything. We don't have to put concentration on something or concentrate on something. It is a spontaneous happening. Just like we cannot explain, the sun rises every day, the sun sets every day, it is spontaneous. We are breathing today. We are not doing some mathematical calculations. We are not putting concentration on our brain for breathing. It's a gift of the divine part that today we are able to breathe. It's a gift of the divine part that the sun rises every day. The sun, everything which is controlled by the divine part cannot be explained. It is beyond science. In fact, Sahaj Yoga has even been termed as meta science. So where science finishes, where human science finishes, that is where Sahaja Yoga science begins. And that is why Russian scientists have even named Sahaja Yoga as meta science. So now I think participants, we should move towards the real experience of our self-realization. And let's experience what self-realization can actually do to us. So I believe, I think Dr. Professor Ashok Kumar Mishra is here. And I think Chandrakant sir, so Professor Ashok Kumar Mishra will be now taking.
Professor Ashok Kumar Mishra will going to lead the question answer after realization. So maybe you can explain this step and we can play the video of Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. All right. So participants, now I request all of you. So we are moving towards the self-realization procedure. So for this, first thing is that just be very relaxed in your home or office, wherever you're sitting, just be very relaxed. And it will be better if, in case if you are at home, so it will be good if you can keep both your feet on the Mother Earth. So if you're in office, of course, you'll have to wear your shoes. But if you're at home, it will be better if you can remove your shoes and you can keep your feet directly on the Mother Earth. Because the gravitational pull of the Mother Earth absorbs all the negativities from our feet. The 7 chakras are also present on our feet. So it will absorb all the imbalances into the Mother Earth. It is a natural property of gravitational pull, the Mother Earth, natural property. So, and if we can sit on the ground, that will be best. If you're not able to sit on the ground, we can sit on the chair also. Place our feet on the Mother. So there are 9 steps. So these 9 steps are being shown to you on the screen. I'll quickly just tell you what are these 9 steps. And after this, we will have the self-realization procedure directly from Shri Mataji. So the first step in all the 9 steps, our left hand will be on our lap. So left hand will be on our lap. The left channel is the channel of desire. And the right channel is the channel of action. So that is why left channel, or the left hand, we will keep it on the lap throughout the 9 steps. And the right hand will only move because it is the channel of action. So right hand first, we can see here on the screen. The right hand first, we will keep on our heart. The right hand first, we will keep on the heart. Second step, we will keep the right hand on the upper part of the abdomen. Okay, you can see on the screen also, towards the left side. So left side, upper part of the abdomen. Third step, left side, lower part of the abdomen. That is also the Swadhisthana chakra, the left Swadhisthana. Okay. Then we will repeat the second step. The fourth step is a repetition of the second step. Fifth step is the repetition of the third step. The fifth step is the repetition of the first step. Again, we will keep our hand back on the heart. The sixth step, the right hand, we will keep it on the left side of the neck. And during each of these steps, there are few affirmations that we have to say. So you will be told during the video what you have to say, and so just say that from your heart. Okay, the seventh step, right hand we will place on our forehead. We will place the right hand on the forehead. The eighth step, we will keep the right hand on the back of our head. We will keep the right hand on the back of our head. The hand should touch the head, so we will keep the hand at the back of the head. The last step is the ninth step. We will keep the right hand on the center of our head. Okay, we will keep the right hand on the center of our head. Press the hand on the head, on the center of palm to be placed on the center of head, and rotate the head clockwise. The palm clockwise, the scalp of the head will also move clockwise. So these were the 9 steps, and there is nothing to memorize. Even during the video, you will know. So there is nothing you have to memorize. During the video also, you will be able to see. And it will be better if you keep your eyes closed during the session, during the self-realization procedure, and so that our attention is within ourselves. And now we will all take our self-realization. And the video is the founder in the video is the self-realization procedure is being given to you directly by the founder of Sahaja Yoga, Her Holiness Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi.
So you can follow the instruction which is given in this video, and maybe after a few seconds you can close your eyes and you can do the steps. So I'm playing the video, so be relaxed and let's start the procedure.
Keep your eyes closed. First of all, please put your right hand on your heart. All the time the left hand is towards me. Now, here you have to say, in your heart, with all sincerity, Mother, am I the spirit? Ask the question 3 times in your heart. This is a very fundamental question. Now bring the right hand on to the left hand side of your stomach, in the upper part. Here press it. Now this is the center of your mastery, your guidance, your Guru Tattva as they say. So ask a question, Mother, am I my own master? This is a question to be asked 3 times. Mother, am I my own master? Now, bring your right hand down below, in the lower part of the abdomen. Now, this is the center from which all the divine work is done. All the pure work is done. So to ask 6 times, because this center has got 6 petals. Mother, please give me pure knowledge. 6 times you just ask. As a result of this asking, the Kundalini starts getting awakened. Now to help the Kundalini to rise, you have to cooperate with her. So please put your right hand on the left hand side in the upper part of your abdomen and press it on the stomach. Now here you have to say with full confidence, to help the Kundalini to rise, Mother, I am my own master. This you have to say 10 times. These are the 10 commandments which you have to say. That, Mother, I am my own master. Now, 10 times with full confidence. Now please raise your right hand to your heart. Now, here you have to say, again with full confidence, Mother, I am the Spirit. This is the truth. You are the Spirit. But you have to say with full confidence, Mother, I am the Spirit. This you have to say 12 times. Now one has to know that God Almighty is the ocean of love. But above all, He is the ocean of forgiveness. So He forgives. Whatever wrong you do, He forgives. So don't feel guilty and put your right hand across on the left hand side in the corner which is made by your neck and your shoulder. Now here you have to say again with full confidence 16 times, Mother, I am not guilty. Please say it. Mother, I am not guilty. 16 times. I am not guilty at all. Please say it. Please say it. Now raise your hand across on your forehead. And it's a very important center. Here you have to say from your heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Please say it from your heart. How many times is not the point. Mother, I forgive everyone. Now some would say that it's very difficult to forgive. But it's a myth that we do not forgive or we forgive. We do not do anything in both the cases. But if we don't forgive, then we play into wrong hands. So please say from your heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Now please take your hand on the back agya, the same center, on the back side of your head and Allow your head to rest on it and push it back a little bit. Now here, you have to say, for your satisfaction, because you always feel guilty, that, "Oh Divine, if I have done anything wrong, please forgive me." Please forgive me. From your heart. Stretch your hand fully and put your center of your palm on top of the fontanelle bone area, which was a very soft bone in your childhood. Press it hard. Press hard your scalp. Now you have to move it 7 times, saying one thing, which you have to ask for. Mother, please give us my self-realization, because I cannot force on you. So you have to ask for it. 7 times, press it hard and move it 7 times, very hard. Slowly, saying that.
Okay, so now slowly we will open our eyes and just observe your palms. Just open both your palms, keep it on your lap. Just see if you can feel any kind of movement on your palms. It could be a kind of a cool or a warm breeze flowing from your palms. Or it could also be some sort of tingling sensation on your palms. We'll also try to see one more thing. You can keep your left hand on top of your head, 1 or 2 inches above your head. We don't have to, this time, we don't have to place it on the head, but a little away from the head, 1 or 2 inches away from the head. Just see if you can feel some sort of a cool or a warm breeze flowing from your head and coming on your palm. Some sort of a tingling. Now we will check this with our right hand. We'll keep the left hand back on our lap. And same thing now we will check with our right hand. The right hand we will take above the head, few inches above the head. And just try to see if you can feel any kind of cool or a warm breeze flowing from your head.
So if possible, all people can switch on their video just for 1 or 2 minutes. Yes, Aditi ma'am, you can tell us next step.
Yes, sir. So now we will keep, once more we can check with the left hand once more. Once more we can check with the left hand on top of the head. And now we will take back both the hands upwards. We will take both the hands upwards towards the sky and ask this question in your heart. Ask this question in your heart. Is this, O divine power, O Mother Nature, is this the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost that I'm feeling on my palms? Is this the Chaitanya Lehariya which is flowing from my palms? Is this the all-pervading power of God's love which is flowing from my palms? Just ask this question in your heart, you will get the answer. Now we will take both the hands back on our lap. And just now, the procedure of self-realization that we did, that awakens the Kundalini inside us. So you are free to type on the chat whether you felt a cool or a warm breeze. Or by chance, if there is somebody who was not able to experience, you can type that. We will let you know why it was so. And if anybody has any type of questions, please feel free to ask. And one more thing I would like to tell you, like mostly we have, like today, what we did right now was the self-realization procedure. Now for every day, what we have to do at home, this is one question we all had. So on everyday basis, we don't have to do the self-realization procedure on everyday basis. This was required for the first time. Now every day you don't have to memorize what we did today. It's just like a seed. Once it is sown in the mother earth, that's the main thing. Every day we don't go to sow that seed. It is already sown in the mother earth. Now every day we just water that so that there is a beautiful plant which grows out of that seed. So now on everyday basis, we just have to regularly meditate for maybe just 5 minutes. These 5 minutes in the morning and evening, if you meditate, you will see so much transformation within yourself, in your life. You will automatically see all the kind of imbalances that you were facing in your life, in all types, in different areas of your life. All automatically they will vanish. But for that, it's just like when we want, if we have to, get a glass of water, we have to go ourselves, go and take the glass of water, and then we have to go fill the glass of water, and then that is how we get it. In the same way, we have to just spend 5 minutes in the day. And what you have to do during the day, we'll just tell you, just 1 or 2 minutes, we'll just tell you what you have to do. And for that, the thing is that we should do the left channel clearance and the right channel clearance. So for the left channel clearance and the right channel clearance, you can see on your screen. We will also share a PPT with Dr. Joseph, and which can be shared with you. It will explain the left channel, right channel clearance, but in just shortly, we'll just tell you how it is. For the left channel clearance, we will keep left hand on the lap and right hand towards the Mother Earth. Like you can see on the screen, we can sit on the chair or we can sit on the ground, whatever is comfortable. If we sit on the ground, we will have direct connection with the Mother Earth. But if you're sitting on the chair, we can keep both our feet on the ground. Again, we will have direct connection with the Mother Earth. So left hand on the lap, right hand towards the Mother Earth. And here we will just pray within ourselves. O Divine Mother, the Kundalini inside us is our Divine Mother. So we will just pray within our heart, O Divine Mother, please remove all the imbalances of my left channel into the Mother Earth. You just have to say this from your heart. And for 2 to 3 minutes, we can sit like this. And you will, when you do this, you will feel that from your right hand, which is facing towards the Mother Earth, you will feel some sort of a force. And that is the gravitational force, which is removing, which is absorbing all the imbalances into the Mother Earth. You will feel something from your right hand moving towards the Mother Earth. Okay, so, and the left channel clearance, what we have to do is we will keep left hand on our lap, sorry, right hand on our lap and left hand towards the sky. So for the right channel clearance, right hand on the lap and left hand towards the sky. And here we will pray within our heart, O Mother Nature, or O Divine Mother, please remove all imbalances of my right channel into the sky element. So just say this from your heart. We just need to sit for 2 to 3 minutes. If you wish to sit for a longer duration, it's up to you. But 2 to 3 minutes is good. And this will remove, even right now, if you are doing it, even within seconds, you will see that from your left hand, which is facing towards the sky, you will feel something moving upwards towards the sky. And this something is all the imbalances which are moving towards the sky. So this is the left channel and the right channel balancing. And of course, there is another technique, which is the foot soaking technique, but today we will not be able to complete that. Maybe next session, whenever, if possible, we have a next session, or we will share with you the PPTs. On the PPTs will have the foot soaking technique also. The foot soaking technique is an excellent technique to remove the imbalances from the subtle energy system. People have got cured of such big problems just by the technique of foot soaking. And so now we will request, if anybody has any question and answers, I mean, any questions, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. We have with us Dr. Professor Ashok Kumar Mishra also. And so please feel free to ask any questions that you have.
Aditi, I'll just conclude whatever we have learned now in 2 minutes, and meanwhile let them find the questions. The thing is that we have tried several things in our life and not much of success. So आज का टाइम ऐसा आ गया है कि आपको सक्सेस मिलेगा ही by practicing this simple technique. Now, how can you say that it is so simple and इतना अच्छा result मिलेगा? Ladies को pregnancy होता है, एक child is born, you know, such a complicated thing happens very simply. Street में कहीं पर भी होता है. So it is all divine, you know, it is all nature. Nature creates and wonderful things. So it is one of the Sahaja is also a wonderful thing, just like all those things, and that's why it is called Aaj ka Mahayoga, right? And I'll talk about stress a bit. Stress से सारी बीमारियां होती हैं. Stress होता कैसे? Too much working, too much thinking, and hard work thinking and bad eating habits. आपका right liver गर्म हो जाता है, hot things goes up, and आपको headache, migraine आता है, right? So if you meditate, all these hot things will go away from here, from top of your head. आपको गर्म लग रहा होगा ना, वो आपका hot element निकल रहा था, then you will be stress free. जब stress आप खत्म हो जाएगा, तो आपका problem and illnesses जो भी है, कोविड तो छोटा मोटा बहुत बड़े बड़े illnesses भी हट जाएंगे आपके पास से. So this is very important कि आप रोज 2 मिनट या 3 मिनट, कितना मिनट मिलता है आपको? 2 मिनट मिलता है ना, 2 मिनट तो कर सकते हैं ना. Start from 2 minutes, 5 minutes, अगर 10 minutes है तो best है. But if you are not getting time, start with 2 minutes. देखिएगा अपने आप वो 2 से 5 होगा, 5 से 7 होगा, 7 से 10 हो जाएगा. And 10 minutes is sufficient. But you have to be dedicated with you to get all the benefits of life. I have been practicing for 25 years. और मेरे को माइग्रेन का बहुत प्रॉब्लम था 25 years. It vanished. No medicine, no doctor, nothing. And I'm 70, healthy, strong, going on, very dynamic. No problem in my life now. अब हमको कुछ नहीं चाहिए. This is the total satisfaction you get from Sahaja Yoga, and so easily. So I've told about all the things which I have. A lot of experiences are there, but आप मेरे chat box में अपना number डाला हुआ है. किसको मेरे experiences के बारे में सुनना है, so this is not the place because no time over here. You can call me anytime. I will share my experiences, and if you have got any doubt, I will clear it. Because 25 साल का experience है. I have gone through all the problems in my life. I have overcome all of them. So it is very simple, and you have to believe me, and you have to call me then to understand it. If time बहुत कम रहता है, it is not. It is very difficult to explain such a beautiful and wonderful thing in such a short time. Thank you, Aditi and Chandrakant, for giving me opportunity to share my experience.
Thank you, sir. I request you all participants, please fill the feedback form so that we can give you more information. And feel free to ask the question if you have. Our expert, Mr. Ashok Kumar Mishra and Aditi ma'am is there. They can address you. Sir, how much time we have?
Actually, we planned maximum 45 minutes. And as per the schedule, we are ready to start our valedictory function.
Okay. So maybe 1 or 2 questions if possible, if anyone has. Otherwise, we are fine, sir. No issue. Anyone has any 1 or 2 questions last? So I guess there is no question. So we request you all participants, please fill the feedback form so that we can give you some more information. There is a question on how to reduce the blood pressure problem.
See, I said that जब आपका stress चला जाएगा, so all these problems will go away. आपका right liver जो गर्म हो जाता है ना, तो वो blood साफ नहीं होता है. And just imagine गंदा खून आपके body में बह रहा है. So वो आपके सारे problems create करेगा, mental problems, technical problems, and physical problems, and also ailments. So ये blood pressure है, sugar का problem है, cancer है, ये सब जो चीजें हैं ना, स्ट्रेस खत्म होने से अपने आप गायब हो जाता है. एंड ऑफ कोर्स देयर आर अदर टेक्निक्स. अगर इससे नहीं हुआ तो देयर आर अदर टेक्निक्स है, फूड शॉक है, वो सब आप बाद में एक बार और सेशन रखिए जिससे कि हम और भी डिटेल में जाएं, आपको बताएं. बट दिस जो आज का सेशन हुआ ना, दैट इज 99.9% गिव रिजल्ट्स इन ऑल रिस्पेक्ट्स इफ यू डू इट डेडिकेटेड. चंद्रकांत. Blood pressure comes actually too much thinking, you know, too much thinking, too much working. तो लीवर गर्म होने वाला है और आप मेडिटेशन करोगे तो ये गर्मी बाहर निकल जाएगी. Then there is no question of stress, and when there is no stress, आपका बीपी कम हो जाएगा, नॉर्मल हो जाएगा. आप कोई भी डॉक्टर से बात करिए, वो यही बोलेंगे कि सर आप बहुत ज़्यादा सोचते हैं या बहुत ज़्यादा काम करते हैं, आपका लाइफस्टाइल बहुत फास्ट है, वो थोड़ा रिड्यूस करिए. बट यहाँ पर सर्जरी में सब कुछ अपने आप होता है. You don't have to make any effort whatsoever. अंदर का सिस्टम है ना, आपको सांस लेने में कुछ एफर्ट लगाना पड़ता है क्या? नो. सो ये जो सिस्टम है, जो कुल्हाड़ी शक्ति का जो पावर है, it works, it takes care of you, it takes your, it gives you warning about the incoming problem, it solves your problem. सब चीज तो वही करते हैं. We have to just enjoy life, give a chance to our power within to work out. अगर हम वरी करेंगे तो how Kundalini power will come on top of our head? How our mind will get connected to God if we worry to a problem, to a certain problem? So first thing is, let us stop worrying and let us start doing something about it. And what is that something? A simple 5-10 minutes meditation. That is the fact. Because अगर आप इसको generalize करिए, we are educated, okay. We use our mind to solve problems. What about poor people? What about farmers? What about illiterate people? How they solve their problems? आजकल प्रॉब्लम बहुत आ गए. पहले जमाने में कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स आई नहीं, डॉक्टर ही नहीं थे. Just because of this, their जो कुंडली शक्ति है उनकी जागृत थी. Because of nature, nature was नहीं थे, so no stress.
Hello, Ashok sir. There is one more question. How to achieve emotional control?
Yes,
and
sir.
also tips become less materialistic.
Yes, sure. This is all. आता है लोगों को, ये सब जो चीजें है ना,
Hello. Hello.
Govind, we can wind up this program.
So Chandrakant sir, actually, I think some technical issue happened from this Ashok sir side. Chandrakant sir.
Yes, sir. I think there has been some technical issue. I'll just answer that question within just 5 seconds, sir. So for so this question on there's this question on how to achieve emotional control and tips to become less materialistic. So for regular Sahaja Yoga meditation every day 5 minutes automatically on everyday basis. When we are doing this, it will have a direct impact on our emotional stability. We will become more and more emotional stable. Within a week, we will see the difference. I would say within the first day, you will see the difference. And once starts practicing this on a regular basis, automatically within few days, whoever has felt emotional instability, they will themselves say that they are feeling more secure now. They are feeling more mentally and emotionally secure in life now. All their problems in connection to materialism has automatically vanished, because this curing is happening from within. It cannot be explained, it can only be experienced. So just regular meditation, and we share with you the PPT for how to even do the foot soaking technique. And of course, there's the website of Sahaja Yoga. It is sahajayoga.org.in. So we can go on this website. We'll get loads of information, and we can even join for regular sessions, which you can just the feedback link which has been given. You can just fill in your details, and any personal questions you have, you can ask us through these feedback links. So through the feedback link, any specific question you have.
Thank you, ma'am. Sorry for the interruption.
No, yes.
Actually, we would like to stick on to our schedule.
Yes.
I'm forced to wind up today's session. Thank you very much for Sahaj Yoga, the team, Chandrakant sir, Ashok sir, and Aditi ma'am, for sharing your experience and also feeling as the power of yoga. I hope the participants will make use of this and can follow the steps which we learned in the coming days. And for more details, please keep in contact with the Sahaja Yoga team. So by this, I request Sahaja Yoga team experts to leave the meeting.
Yes.
So we are
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
And we are so grateful to Dr. Joseph sir and to the entire team, organizing team. Thank you, Joseph sir, for this opportunity. And thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot, sir.
Okay, welcome.
Okay, thanks once again. Dear participants, next we are moving to the valedictory function. So this valedictory function won't take much time. So in an official manner, I welcome the president of this valedictory meeting, our HOD, Mechanical Department HOD of Maradani School of Engineering, Dr. Georgia Isaac, to this function. And also I like to invite Dr. Joby Joseph, convener of this FDP, and Dr. Arun Bobby, the co-coordinator of this FDP, to this function. And not but last, I welcome all the participants to this valedictory function. Our valedictory function schedule is like a presidential address of Dr. Georgia Isaac, then a brief report about the program by Dr. Arun Bobby, and vote of thanks by Dr. Joby Joseph. So I request Dr. Georgia Isaac to address the gathering. I think some technical issues with Dr. Georgia Isaac. So without making any delay, I move to Dr. Arun Bobby. Arun, please give a brief summary of the program.
Okay. Good afternoon, one and all. This 5-day faculty development program conducted from 16th November 2020 on 3D printing and design in association with AICT Training and Learning, that's Adel Academy, is organized successfully with the participation of different stakeholders. The FDP addresses the various aspects of additive manufacturing, 3D printing, then rapid product development, etc. Then the course was aimed for teachers who are teaching or doing research work in this area. There are 157 participants registered from various colleges and research centers from all over India. The program was inaugurated by Dr. Unnikrishnan Nair, Director of Human Flight Center, ISRO, Bangalore, and keynote address by Dr. Ramesh Unnikrishnan, Director, Approval Bureau, ACT, New Delhi. Morning 2 sessions is handled by Dr. A.M. Kunde, V90 Nagpur. In this 2 sessions, he discussed on the manufacturing scenario in India, technology development, importance of additive manufacturing, 3D printing in medical application, and researches and project completed at V90. In the afternoon session, Dr. T.V.K. Gupta, Assistant Professor, V90 Nagpur, delivered a talk on laser cladding as metal additive manufacturing process. In these deliberations, Dr. Gupta discussed in detail about laser cladding, experimental part of nickel chromium bismuth silicon cladding, simulation of results, then multi-layer cladding, etc. In the second day, Dr. P.M. Pandey from Mechanical Engineering Department, IIT Delhi, shared his idea about additive manufacturing, then 3D printing technology and applications in design and manufacturing. In this session, he discussed about trends and case studies of 3D printing, mainly upon CAM-operated rotary switch, ST300 3D printer, prototypes of handle and impeller manufacturing, and finally concluded with sustainability analysis. In the second session, Dr. Vinod, NIT Trichy, discussed about 3D printing and rapid product development in detail. In the afternoon session, Dr. Srikanth Bonde, NIT Surattal, gave an overview of computational modeling of laser-directed energy deposition process and his research works. In the third day, Dr. Amit Bandopati from Washington State University delivered lecture on additive manufacturing of multi-material structures, and he discussed his work on metals and alloys, then ceramics, metal ceramics, and his work on bimetallic study. In the second day is handled by Dr. Murgayan Amradalingam from Department of Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, IIT Madras. He focused on additive manufacturing principles of practices in his work. In his work presentation, first he starts from basics of additive manufacturing and then move upon to the different process and finally concluded with medical applications. Last session of the third day is handled by Dr. Naresh Nadamel from FIMRT Berlin, and he talked about the work on laser powder bed fusion additive manufacturing of nickel-based superalloys. In the fourth day, first session is handled by Dr. K.R. Ravi from IIT Jodhpur on opportunities and challenges in medical additive manufacturing. In his presentation, he discussed his work on 3D printing in medical implantation. Then, in the second session of the fourth day, Dr. Praveen A.S. from Veltech, Chennai, highlighted direct ink writing of ceramic. He explained each and every process with videos. The afternoon session is handled by 3D Exter, New Delhi, giving live demonstration of designing and slicing software. Fifth day, morning, 2 sessions are handled by Dr. Devi Kumar from NIT Warangal. Then in this session, he discussed 3D printing data file formats and design for 3D printing. Now in the afternoon session, he starts with yoga classes. We appreciate Dr. Joji M. Isaac, HOD of our department, for his encouragement and extensive support to organize this faculty development program. Hope all you have benefited from this 5-day program. Thank you, one and all.
Okay, thank you, Arun Bobby. Now I request Dr. Jojo Isaac to address the gathering. Meanwhile, I request the participant to switch on the camera such that we can take some snaps of the FTP. That's a conventional system when we go for an FTP, right? So today we can take a group photo virtually. Dr. Jojo Isaac, sir, please address the gathering. I request Dr. Jojo Isaac to address the gathering. Dr. Jojo Isaac, sir.
I think he is having some technical problem. We can start the feedback session. Meanwhile, he can join.
Okay. So moving to the next item in our agenda, I request the participants to give a feedback about the program at this moment. So I request participants, 2 or 3 participants, please come forward and share your experience, feedback.
Sir, good evening, one and all. It is very great pleasure for me giving feedback on this 3D printing and design. So really, we learned a lot, and all the sessions started in time, and of course it ends beyond the time also. But whoever the resource persons are very knowledgeable, and they shared their experiences in 3D printing. So really very much thankful to the organizers, very meticulously, systematically have conducted. So thank you very much, sir, for giving the opportunity to attend for this FDP. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for your nice words.
Good afternoon. I am Sharan Thambi from Amalajodi College. I really appreciate everyone who coordinated this FTP. It's a really informative manufacturing and the materials used. Also, it was very interesting to see the metal wire arc cutting manufacturing as well as powder melting manufacturing process. So thanks a lot to everyone who took the initiative to organize such a beautiful FDP. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Any participants would like to share their experience?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Am I audible?
Yes.
My name is Pramod Kanjalkar. I'm associate professor at Vishwakarma Institute of Technology, Pune. Before I do not have any experience from this 3D printer before joining. I'm a faculty from Instrumentation Engineering Department. And I realized that additive manufacturing, 3D printing, these are the backbones for today's Make in India projects. I appreciate the efforts of the organizers to arrange this important web series of STTP, and I feel this will help really helpful to my students. Thank you very much. I got motivated from this STTP. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I think since we moved from the scheduled time by 15 minutes, we can go to the next part of our program. That means of this valedictory function. So I request Dr. Jojo Isaac.
I think, sir, he's ready.
Jojo M. Isaac, sir.
He has some mic problem.
Sorry.
Can you please remove your headset?
Dr. Jojo, sir, please unmute. Yeah, right now, I think it's.
Is it audible now? Audible now?
Yes, it's
Yes,
audible,
yes.
sir. It's perfect.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
S-
We can proceed. We
sir,
can proceed.
Sir, I request you to address the gathering. Already, Dr. Arun Bobby has given a brief report of the program, and so we are waiting for your words.
Okay. Thank you, Bobin. Anyway, it is very glad to see that we come to the end of 1 week short-term program FDP on 3D printing and design. So I had few lectures in between. I feel that it is highly applicable as far as mechanical engineering branch is concerned. So I really thank all participants. So we have a very number of participants this time because even though the COVID condition is there, the number of participants is coming around 80 to 90 on all days. I'm extremely happy that all the participants are actively participated in the program. Anyway, definitely it is useful to the younger generation because of the knowledge what you got from the FDP will be transferred to the students. Definitely it will be beneficial to the community also. Moreover, I would like to say that definitely we have a very good number of faculties this time because of this I can say the COVID condition. So otherwise we will normally, if you want to get international faculties, it is very difficult, and the faculty almost all the faculties are from various prestigious institutions and in the relevant field, the relevant field, or as far as the 3D printing is concerned. Anyway, it is I feel it is a wonderful program. I would like to congratulate Dr. Joby Joseph and Bobin Cherian and Arun Bobby. They are spent all the 5 days all the time for conducting the program in a good manner for you. Anyway, I would like to congratulate all of you. Definitely, it will be a wonderful program as far as mechanical engineering, Marathanesius College and mechanical engineering is concerned. Definitely, you can continue your support to the department in the form of joining in conferences as well as short-term programs by your presence and your purpose. Anyway, I would like to on behalf of Marathanesius College of Engineering and on behalf of department, I'm extremely happy and thankful to all the participants and also the invited faculties and the chief guest of the inaugural day. Thank you one and all. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Georgia Maisek, head of the department, Marathanesius College of Engineering, for your kind words. So by this, we are coming to the end of our FDP, 5 days FDP program, except the examination. So before sharing the examination link, I request Dr. Joby Joseph, convener of the program, to express vote of thanks.
Back to meeting. Good afternoon to all. It has been our pleasure to host all the participants of the online faculty development program in 3D printing and design at Marathanesius College of Engineering, Kottamangalam. The participants were very passionate. I am thankful to all the participants for those who attended this faculty development program. On behalf of coordinators, I thank Dr. Vinny Varghese, Secretary, MA College of Engineering, and Dr. Matthew K., Principal, Marathanesius College of Engineering, for giving consent to conduct this program. I am very much thankful to the sponsors of this FDP. Without their generous financial support, it would not been possible to organize this FDP. I am sure that AICT Adel Academy will continue to support Department of Mechanical Engineering in the future also. We have been fortunate to have some of the eminent persons from academy and industry working in the area of 3D printing. I am sure that the participants must have benefited by attending this faculty development program. I thank all the technical session speakers and the participants for their passionate participation in the FDP. I am sincerely thanks the members of the advisory committee for their valuable suggestions. I sincerely thank our chief guest, Dr. Unnikrishnan S., Director, Chandrayaan 2021 Mission, and the keynote speaker, Dr. Ramesh Unnikrishnan, former Director of Approval, AICT New Delhi, for kindly accepting our invitation and gracing the inaugural function. I also wish to express my gratitude to our head of the department, Dr. Jojo M. Isaac, for providing encouragement and support. As no program can become successful with a single person. So I extended my big thanks to Dr. Bobin Cherian Jos and Dr. Arun Bobi for coordinating inaugural valedictory and all the technical sessions. Thank you guys for making this event successful with your contribution. Finally, I thank God for successful completion of this 5-day online faculty development program in 3D printing and design. Thank you all once again.
Thank you, Dr. Joby Joseph. And by this, we came to the end of this 5 days FDP program. The Google link for the exam is shared in the Zoom chat window. I request you to go through these questions. The question pattern is 10 multiple questions and 2 descriptive. Multiple questions consists of 3 marks each, and the descriptive questions consists of 10 marks each. And we request our best. Sorry, we will try our best to get certificates for each one of you. So please